no get competition. My enemy na Saba. Now I gotta, cause I know be lose guy, I know be lose.
I got the placenta from my boy.
The story begins in a mansion where night refuses to rest. Music jumps like heartbeat, perfumes mix with sweat and whiskey, and Yahoo boys move like the world was created to entertain them. But inside that same mansion sits a small, crowded room. The HK room. Where boys who are still learning Yahoo sleep in heat and hope. Somto is one of them. Every night, as he struggles with fake accents and sweet lies meant for clients far away, he watches the Yahoo boys enjoy a life that looks like magic. Cars everywhere. Champagne bottles popping. Beautiful girls arriving like a parade of light. But no one enjoys more than Oba Waya Waya himself. When Oba Waya Waya steps into a room, the girls straighten their wigs. He picks whichever one he wants, not with love, not with care, but with ownership. Most nights, he chooses 2 or 3. He laughs with them, touches them, whispers promises he doesn't mean. He enjoys them like food, quick, careless, temporary. And when he's done, he doesn't offer affection. Only cash. Take this and go, he says. You only came for money. Some girls smile through emptiness. Some cry quietly before leaving. Some pretend to love him so they can get wigs, flights, and phones. But Oba Waya Waya sees all women the same. Pretty faces, temporary bodies, nothing more. He uses them. Drops them. Pays them. Forgets them. But there was one girl. One woman. Who was different. Her name was Ifenanya. She didn't come for money. She didn't come for wigs or phones. She came because she truly loved him. She cooked for him, not because he demanded it, but because she cared. She cleaned his room without asking for anything. She prayed for him in secret. She stayed when he was sick. She stayed when his mood was dark. But Oba Waya Waya did not know how to receive love. He only knew how to buy affection. One night, she sat gently beside him and said, Oba, I don't want your money. I want you. Only you. Remember to follow us on our YouTube channel. He turned to her slowly, then laughed. A laugh that pierced the softness in her voice. You, he said. You want my heart. I thought you were smarter than this. She swallowed pain. I love you, she whispered. He stood up, annoyed. Love is for poor people, Ifenanya. What I have with you is simple. You come, I enjoy you, I give you money, you go. Don't complicate it. Her eyes filled with tears. I'm not here for money. He cut her off sharply. Then take this and leave. Before you embarrass yourself. He threw money at her feet. She stared at it. Stared at him. Stared at the floor. Then she bent down slowly, picked the money, and walked out of the mansion with dignity weak but intact. She never returned. But for months afterward, Somto heard her name whispered in the HK room. Some girls said she cried for weeks. Some said she left the city. Some said she vowed never to love again. But Oba Waya Waya. He forgot her the next day. And another girl took her place. Meanwhile, the HK room remained a room of sweat and frustration. Somto chatted clients from his bunk bed. Fake romance. Fake emergencies. Fake families. He dreamed of becoming a Yahoo boy like the ones upstairs. But Oba Waya Waya had rules. Your first picked money is mine, he said. Bring me 3 million before I settle you. Somto tried. And tried. When he finally picked 1 million, the biggest money he ever touched, the boss smiled coldly. 1 million is too small. Go back to work. So Somto remained an apprentice. Washing cars at dawn. Boiling hot water for the boss's girlfriends. running errands, carrying secrets he didn't understand. And the darkest secret came from the hospital. Whenever a woman gave birth, Oba Waya called. Somto, go and pick the placenta. Inside the hospital, midwife Ada, trusted, respected, secretly worked with Yahoo boys. She handled the placentas quietly, wrapped them fast, and passed them to Somto. And every time she did, she received envelopes full of cash. She didn't work alone.
This should cover it.
She had a junior nurse, Chioma, shy, young, afraid. Ada gave her tips for helping. Package it fast, Ada whispered. No one needs to know. But Chioma noticed strange things. Some babies who were born strong suddenly turned weak. Some babies died mysteriously. Some mothers cried until morning. And the hospital began to whisper about swapped destinies. Chioma saw Ada handling placenta bowls at night, whispering into them, before giving them to Somto with a smile. Fear began to grow inside her chest. Until Somto himself walked away from HK, traveled to Enugu, and searched for Priestess Niora. Inside her quiet house, she told him the truth. Those placentas are for Okite, a charm that steals the blessing of a newborn and gives wealth to wicked men. Somto's heart broke. He had been carrying destiny in black bags. Niora placed her hand on his head. You will be the crack. Through you, the empire will fall. And destiny moved quickly. Chioma had carried the weight of the secret for too long. Every night, the cries of the mothers who lost their babies echoed in her mind, refusing to let her sleep. She remembered the tiny hands that went cold too quickly, the sudden weakness that overtook newborns who should have lived. And each time she handed midwife Ada a fresh placenta, guilt squeezed her chest tighter. But the night she saw Ada whispering over the bowl, her eyes dark, her voice trembling with something unholy, Chioma felt her spirit break. She knew this was no harmless side job. Something evil was happening, and innocent children were paying the price. When another baby died mysteriously the next morning, Chioma could no longer stay silent. Fear battled with conscience, but conscience won. She walked into the human rights office with shaking hands and confessed everything, tears running down her face as she finally released the truth she had been dying under. Drivers confessed. Hospital records were reviewed. Clues aligned. Then one night, as Yahoo boys danced, drank, and shouted in the mansion, as girls sprayed perfume and excitement into the air, as money rained like celebration, black vans quietly entered the compound. Music stopped. Girls screamed. Yahoo boys scattered. Rooms were searched. Refrigerators opened. Clay pots uncovered. Bundles of dollars seized. And then they found them. Placentas. Labeled. Preserved. Dozens from the same hospital. Oba Waya was dragged out, shirt torn, pride shattered. He saw Somto in the shadows. You betrayed me, he roared. Somto simply watched the empire fall. Meanwhile, at the hospital, midwife Ada tried to escape. But officers caught her too. The truth spread. The charms lost power. The lies melted. Somto walked away quietly. He built a small life. He found peace. And when anyone asked him what he learned, he said, any wealth that steals the blessing of a child will crumble when the truth arrives. No matter how bright it shines, it burns whoever holds it. And everyone who heard the story understood, because they had seen it happen with their own eyes.